Oak Island Season 13 has brought with it some of the most shocking and mysterious revelations in the history of the show. From the very beginning, the story of Oak Island has been filled with suspense, hidden secrets, and discoveries that raise more questions than answers. But this time, in Season 13, the events have gone far beyond ordinary treasure hunting. What was discovered during these excavations has shaken not only the team, but also the audience around the world. This season has shown that Oak Island is not just about finding gold, silver, or artifacts. It may hold something so powerful that governments, secret organizations, and even the church have become directly involved. This is not just the story of a hidden treasure anymore, but of a mystery that connects history, religion, and power on a global scale. Oak Island, located in Nova Scotia, Canada, looked like a simple piece of land from the outside, but beneath its soil lies centuries of mystery that explorers, historians, and adventurers have tried to uncover for hundreds of years. Many expeditions have been conducted, many lives have been lost, and countless theories have been made, yet the island still keeps its biggest truth hidden. Season after season, small discoveries are made: old coins, strange wooden structures, mysterious crosses, unusual stones, but every time the real treasure seems just out of reach. Season 13, however, felt different from the very first episode. Something was discovered that could not be shown openly to the world, and that has left everyone wondering what kind of truth lies under the ground of Oak Island. The season began in a way that immediately signaled to the audience that this time, things were going to be different. Strange technical problems appeared as the team used their machines. Metal detectors began to beep uncontrollably, signals appeared and vanished, and even high-tech equipment failed to provide normal readings. This was unusual because the team had used these machines many times before. Some members believed this was just a technical fault, but others felt that the island itself was releasing some kind of hidden energy. The situation became even more mysterious when strange sounds were heard late at night during excavations. Team members reported hearing echoes from deep underground, sounds that did not match normal digging or water movement. Some said it felt like the sound of air pressure being released from a sealed space, while others believed it was coming from something hidden in the chamber below. The most dramatic moment came when the team's cameras captured a blurry image of something shining underground. The footage was not clear, but it was enough to create panic and excitement. The excavation was immediately stopped, and the entire atmosphere changed. From this point onward, the audience realized that Season 13 was not just about digging dirt. Something far more serious was happening, something that even the Discovery team seemed to avoid showing directly on camera. The situation escalated when government agents suddenly appeared on the island. Rick and Marty, along with their team, were shocked to see unknown officials taking control of certain areas. These people were not ordinary inspectors. They carried high-tech devices and formal documents. When questioned, they avoided giving clear answers. More importantly, they ordered the cameras to be turned off. For the first time in the show's history, outside forces openly interfered with filming and stopped the work. This left both the team and the viewers stunned. Why would the government suddenly step in if this was just a normal excavation? Clearly, something had been found that was far too important to be revealed to the world. Despite the interference, Rick and Marty did not give up. They continued working whenever possible, focusing their efforts near the garden shaft, where strange clues had been discovered in the past. The excavation revealed signs of a hidden structure beneath the ground: large wooden beams, stone formations, and most importantly, a narrow pathway leading into darkness. The team prepared a special drone camera and carefully sent it inside. What they saw left them speechless. At first, only shadows filled the screen, but soon the camera revealed ancient carvings on the walls. Symbols appeared that resembled those seen before on Nolan's cross, and the lead cross found in earlier seasons. These markings hinted at a deep connection to the Knights Templar, a secretive organization often linked with hidden treasures and religious artifacts. As the camera moved further inside, a sealed metallic container came into view. Its surface was decorated with strange, old symbols, and it looked unlike anything the team had ever seen before. Suddenly, the camera feed began to distort. Signals broke up, the screen filled with static, and then the video cut out completely. Panic spread among the crew. Rick insisted that they were touching something far greater than treasure, something that had been deliberately hidden for centuries. The atmosphere changed completely after this discovery. No one could ignore the fact that this was bigger than coins or jewels. This was about a power or knowledge that could rewrite history. Not long after, leaked reports began circulating on the internet. According to these reports, the chamber contained not only gold and silver, but also something far more unusual. Descriptions spoke of coins and bricks with strange markings, ancient jewelry, and a mysterious sealed container. Some claimed that when the container was touched, the temperature in the chamber shifted and an unusual sound was heard, almost like energy resonating from within. This object was unlike any treasure ever found before. Theories exploded across social media. Some believed it was alien technology, others thought it was an ancient weapon, while many connected it to the Vatican and the Knights Templar. The Vatican's name entered the conversation because of the symbol seen inside the chamber. Many historians believe that the Templar Knights once worked under the church, protecting powerful artifacts of immense religious importance. The sudden appearance of strangers near the excavation site, along with whispers of Vatican interest, fueled suspicion even further. It seemed as if powerful organizations were trying to keep whatever was found hidden from the public. This secrecy created massive debate online. Hashtags about Oak Island's secret chamber began trending, and fans demanded answers. Why was Discovery hiding the truth? Why was the government stopping the excavation? Why was the church's name suddenly involved? On Reddit, users shared old maps, documents, and theories, suggesting that Oak Island might hold something that could challenge historical beliefs. Some even claimed to have seen leaked documents proving government involvement. Meanwhile, inside the Oak Island team, tension began to rise. Rick wanted to push forward and film everything no matter the consequences, while Marty grew more cautious, warning that fighting against the government could put their lives in danger. Workers became nervous. Some even left the excavation, fearing that they were caught in something too big for them to handle. Even Gary Drayton, usually full of excitement, became unusually quiet. His silence only added to the feeling that something truly disturbing had been uncovered. The climax of the season came when the excavation was suddenly shut down entirely. Black-clothed officials arrived with legal documents, ordering all work to stop immediately. Discovery was forced to halt filming, and the crew was escorted out. The reason given was national security. No details were shared, and no official explanation was provided. The audience was left watching their favorite treasure hunters walk away from the site, their faces filled with anger and fear. For viewers, it was one of the most dramatic and frustrating endings in the history of the series. Not long after, short video clips began to appear online. In these leaked videos, a glowing object could be seen in a dark underground chamber. Strange carvings decorated the walls, and the mysterious item seemed to shine brighter as the camera approached it. Some claimed the object emitted a faint sound, almost like energy pulsing from within. Whether these clips were real or edited remains unknown, but they fueled endless speculation. Was this object simply a chest of gems, or was it something beyond explanation? Fan theories multiplied. Some believed the chamber held ancient knowledge that could change our understanding of history. Others claimed it was connected to alien civilizations. A few even suggested that it could contain documents proving secrets the church or governments have hidden for centuries. The silence from Discovery Channel and the vague statements from government officials only made these theories more believable. In the end, Season 13 closed with a powerful message. The final montage showed all the discoveries, the government interference, the shocking chamber, and the team being forced off the site. Then came a line that shook everyone. The biggest truth of Oak Island has not yet been revealed. This is just the beginning. A short teaser followed, showing faint light, strange symbols, and a glimpse of a secret door. Rick's voice was heard, promising to bring the truth to the world no matter who tried to stop them. And then the screen went black. This ending has left fans around the world filled with questions. What is really hidden beneath Oak Island? Is it treasure, alien technology, or an artifact of religious power? Why is the government so deeply involved? And why would the Vatican be connected to this discovery? These mysteries remain unsolved, and only time will tell whether the truth will be revealed in future seasons. Friends, this is where the suspense of Oak Island Season 13 stands. The suspense of Oak Island Season 13 stands. Friends, this is where the suspense of Oak Island Season 13 stands today. The discovery is made, the chamber revealed, and the forces trying to hide the truth have all turned this from a treasure hunt into one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in history. What do you think lies under Oak Island? Is it just gold and silver, or is it something so powerful that it could change the world forever? Share your thoughts and theories, because the mystery continues, and the answers are still hidden beneath the ground of this strange island. When we look at the long history of Oak Island, Season 13 feels like the most important turning point. For centuries, explorers have been coming to this island, each with their own dreams of finding hidden treasure. Many brought tools, maps, and big hopes, but almost all left with disappointment. Some even lost their lives chasing this mystery. That is why people call Oak Island cursed. No matter how close anyone comes, the island always seems to hide its deepest secrets. But in Season 13, it felt like the curse was finally breaking, and the secret chamber was ready to show its truth. The Money Pit, discovered in 1795, has always been at the center of this story. It was here that the first explorers noticed wooden platforms every 10 feet, as if someone had carefully designed a trap to protect what was buried below. But every attempt to dig in it in disaster, usually when water would flood in suddenly, destroying months of work. Over time, this pit became famous as the symbol of Oak Island's curse. Even in Season 13, the shadow of the Money Pit loomed large. When the team dug deeper around the garden shaft and near the pit, they realized that something artificial had definitely been built underground, perhaps by people hundreds of years ago who wanted to hide something permanently. The strange part is that Oak Island is not only about the Money Pit. Structures like Nolan's Cross, a massive stone formation in the shape of a cross, have confused historians for decades. Some say it is connected to the Templars, while others think it is a marker pointing toward hidden chambers. When the carvings inside the newly found chamber matched these old symbols, it became clear that all these mysteries are connected. The lead cross found earlier in Season 12 was already believed to have links to the Knights Templar. Now, in Season 13, the chamber's carvings and the sealed container seem to confirm that connection. This raised the biggest question: why would the Templars, or any ancient group, go to such great lengths to hide something on a small island in Nova Scotia? Why build complicated traps, tunnels, and chambers if it was only about hiding gold? The answer could be that this is not just about treasure. It might be about something that could change the world's understanding of history, something so powerful that even today, governments and religious institutions do not want it revealed. The secrecy became clearer when unknown officials stopped the filming. They claimed it was for national security, but how could old treasure be a national security issue? That phrase alone convinced many people that this is not ordinary gold or coins. National security usually means something that could affect the stability of governments, religions, or societies. What kind of discovery under Oak Island could be so dangerous that revealing it might shake the foundations of power? Many people think the answer lies in religion. If the Templars really hid something on Oak Island, it might be related to artifacts of biblical importance. Some theories suggest that the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, or documents proving hidden truths of history could be buried there. If such objects were found, they would not just be treasures, but world-changing artifacts. Imagine if proof came out that rewrites parts of religious history. It would shake the beliefs of millions of people, and institutions like the Vatican would definitely want to control that knowledge. Others, however, believe that the object found in Season 13 may not be religious at all, but technological. The way the sealed container was described as giving off strange energy, affecting temperature, and producing sounds less like treasure and more like advanced technology. Some even suggest it could be alien. That might explain the glowing light seen in leaked videos and the way machines malfunction. Around the excavation site, if the chamber really holds technology from another civilization, it would be something governments would immediately classify as top secret, no matter which theory is correct. One thing is certain: the discovery in Season 13 is no ordinary find. The team's reaction, the government's involvement, the silence of discovery, and the interest of the Vatican all point toward a truth too big to reveal easily. And this has made fans around the world restless. Everyone wants to know what lies beneath Oak Island. The reaction on social media shows how much this story has captured the imagination of people. On Twitter, hashtags about the Oak Island secret chamber trended for days. On Reddit, long discussions filled with maps, old documents, and frame-by-frame analysis of leaked clips kept growing. Some people even claimed they had access to hidden government files. On YouTube, creators shared their theories, some calling it a Vatican conspiracy, others saying it was alien technology, and many believing it was an ancient secret powerful enough to change history. The buzz around Oak Island became bigger than ever before. Inside the Oak Island team, however, the mood was far from celebratory. Rick and Marty found themselves arguing for the first time in years. Rick wanted to keep pushing forward, saying that the truth must be revealed no matter the risks. Marty, on the other hand, feared that they were up against forces too powerful to fight. He knew that challenging the government or the church could be dangerous, not just for their work, but for their lives. Other team members also grew nervous. Some wanted to continue, while others began to fear for their safety. Workers who had once been excited to dig now hesitated to even speak in front of the cameras. This tension reached its peak when officials in black clothing arrived with legal documents, shutting down the excavation completely. The scene was dramatic. Heavy security appeared, the filming stopped, and the team was escorted off the site. The reason was kept vague: national security. But to the audience, it was clear that something was being hidden. The cliffhanger left viewers frustrated, but also more curious than ever. The leaked videos that appeared later only deepened the mystery. People zoomed into every frame, trying to decode the carvings on the chamber walls or identify the glowing object in the center. Some argued it was simply gold reflecting light, but others pointed out that gold does not usually glow in blue or pulse with sound. The object seemed alive, or at least powered by something. Was it an artifact from an ancient civilization with knowledge far beyond its time? Was it a piece of technology buried hundreds of years ago? Or was it, as some wild theories suggested, evidence of contact with beings not from this world? The truth remains hidden, but the excitement is undeniable. Fans now wait for the next season, hoping that the mystery will finally be solved. The final teaser line, "The biggest truth of Oak Island," has not yet been revealed. This is just the beginning, has only fueled this excitement. It promises that the story is far from over. What makes this even more interesting is how Oak Island has always been more than just a dig site. It is a symbol of human curiosity and determination. For over 100 years, people have been drawn to this small island, willing to risk everything in the hope of finding something extraordinary. Now, in Season 13, it seems that all those centuries of effort might finally be paying off. The discovery of the secret chamber proves that something incredible was hidden there. The question is, will we ever be allowed to see the full truth? Or will it remain locked away by a powerful group who want it kept secret? As we wait for the next chapter, we are left with endless questions. Was the glowing object treasure, technology, or something else entirely? Why did the government step in so suddenly? Why were symbols connected to the Templars and the church found inside the chamber? And most importantly, what does the Vatican know about Oak Island? These questions make the mystery even deeper, and the answers may change history forever. The power of Oak Island's mystery lies in how it mixes history, religion, and human ambition. For more than 2 centuries, people have come to this small island with dreams of uncovering treasure. Yet time after time, those dreams were crushed by floods, cave-ins, and unexplained failures. Some lost fortunes, others lost their lives, but none of them stopped the legend from growing. By the time Rick and Marty Lagina stepped onto the island, Oak Island was already famous worldwide. Their dream was not only to solve the mystery, but to finish the work of all those who came before. And in Season 13, it seemed like that dream was closer than ever. One of the strangest parts of this season was how often technology failed. Machines that had worked perfectly in earlier seasons suddenly stopped working. Metal detectors went silent in areas that previously gave strong signals. Ground-penetrating radar returned blank screens, as if something underground was blocking the signal. Even the drone camera that went into the chamber lost connection right at the moment of discovery. For many fans, this was proof that whatever lies under Oak Island is not ordinary. Some believe the chamber was designed with traps not just for people, but for technology itself, as if the builders knew that future explorers would use machines. Others take it even further, saying the energy coming from the hidden object could be disrupting modern electronics. This idea only strengthens the theory that the object is not just treasure, but some form of ancient technology. What fascinates many historians is the connection between Oak Island and the Knights Templar. The Templars were a powerful medieval order, said to be protectors of sacred relics. Over time, they became so powerful that the church itself grew fearful of them. In 1307, the Templars were officially disbanded by the Pope under pressure from European kings. But many believe that they went underground, taking their secrets and treasures with them. If the Templars really did hide something on Oak Island, it would explain the complex tunnels, traps, and symbols found across the island. The Templars were known for building strongholds and protecting their secrets with elaborate designs. Season 13's chamber discovery fits perfectly with this pattern. The connection to the Vatican cannot be ignored either. The carving scene in the chamber reportedly included symbols similar to those found in ancient church manuscripts. The Vatican has always been associated with preserving religious artifacts, some of which are said to have never been shown to the public. If Oak Island contains objects that could alter religious history, it makes sense why the church might want to control them. Fans often point out that the Vatican has vast archives filled with secrets, not accessible to ordinary people. What if Oak Island is one of those secrets, an external archive hidden across the ocean, meant to be forgotten? But what if it goes even deeper than religion? Some fans suggest that the sealed container could be evidence of lost civilizations. Around the world, there are mysteries of advanced ancient knowledge, Egyptian pyramids, Mayan temples, and unexplained stone structures that defy our understanding of technology at the time. If Oak Island hides an object linked to one of those civilizations, it could prove that humans had advanced knowledge far earlier than history books admit. Others connect it to Atlantis, the legendary lost city said to have vanished thousands of years ago. Could Oak Island be a fragment of that lost world, holding the last remnants of forgotten technology? The glowing object in the leaked videos is what makes this theory so tempting. Viewers describe seeing a soft blue or golden light pulsing from the container. Some claim they could hear a faint humming sound. These details, whether real or edited, have fueled endless speculation. Treasure does not glow. Coins and jewels do not hum. But technology might. And if that technology is older than our recorded history, it could mean that human civilization once reached heights we cannot imagine today. Inside the team, these theories created a storm of emotions. Rick remained convinced that they had a responsibility to reveal the truth, no matter the danger. He believed that the people of the world deserved to know what lies beneath Oak Island. Marty, however, feared the consequences. He pointed out that if governments and the church were already intervening, then whatever was hidden might be too dangerous for the public. He worried about the safety of his brother, the crew, and even their families. This conflict added emotional weight to the season, as fans watched the brothers struggle not only with history, but with their loyalty to each other. The workers felt this tension as well. Some admitted privately that they felt like pawns in a much larger game. They were there to dig, but now it seemed like they were caught between forces far bigger than themselves. One worker reportedly said, "We came here to look for treasure, not to get involved in a war between governments and the church." This fear began spreading among the team, and soon the excitement of discovery was replaced by a heavy atmosphere of suspicion and caution. The climax of the season, when the excavation was forcibly stopped, has been one of the most talked about moments in the show's history. Viewers were shocked to see the team being ordered off the island. Never before had the show faced such direct interference. It was a powerful reminder that Oak Island is not just a story of adventure, but also of control over history, knowledge, and power. The phrase national security still echoes in the minds of fans. What could be so dangerous under Oak Island that it is considered a threat to national security? After the shutdown, fans refused to let the mystery rest. On forums, people began connecting Oak Island to other famous mysteries. Some compared it to Roswell, the famous site of a supposed UFO crash, saying that Oak Island might be hiding alien technology instead of treasure. Others linked it to Freemasons, secret societies, and world governments that have always been rumored to control hidden knowledge. Theories spread like wildfire, and each one only made the mystery stronger. What makes Season 13 so unique is that it did not just show discoveries, it showed resistance. For the first time, it felt like powerful forces were working to prevent the truth from coming out. That has changed the way people look at Oak Island forever. This is no longer just a treasure hunt. It is a struggle between curiosity and secrecy, between those who want the truth revealed and those who want it hidden. The final teaser promised that the story is far from over. Fans believe that Rick and Marty will find a way to continue, even if it means fighting through more restrictions. After all, Oak Island has defeated every explorer for centuries, but it has never faced such determined treasure hunters before. The Lagina brothers have spent their lives chasing this dream, and it seems unlikely that they will stop now, no matter who stands in their way. As we wait for the next chapter, the questions grow heavier. Is Oak Island hiding religious relics, lost technology, or something entirely beyond our understanding? Did the Templars really cross the ocean to hide their greatest secrets? Why does the government care so much about what lies under the soil of a small Canadian island? And most importantly, how much longer can the truth be hidden from the world? Oak Island Season 13 has left us with more suspense than ever before. It has taken the mystery beyond gold and jewels and into the realms of history, religion, and even science fiction. Whatever lies beneath the island, one thing is clear: it has the power to change everything we think we know about the past. And maybe, just maybe, that is why it remains hidden. The deeper we look into Oak Island, the more it feels like the island itself is alive, almost guarding its secrets. For over the centuries, explorers have come with hope and almost every time, the island has fought back. Some have drowned, others have gone bankrupt.